Hello everybody, I am Finfy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play that I will hopefully finish. If somehow you've kept up with my channel over the sporadic times I've uploaded, you'll know that I have a habit of starting Let's Plays and never finishing them. That is on fire. Is that the chest? Um, yeah. I have a computer now, which I am elated about. And so hopefully that, and combined with the fact that I have an actual microphone, so I have good audio quality, will hopefully be enough motivation for me to actually finish this. Um, Second most importantly, I have a Minecraft skin now. It's not just Tuxedo Steve. I commissioned the artist Sad Squire on Twitter to make a skin of my persona, and it turned out super well. I am so happy with how it turned out. But yeah, I am starting a Minecraft Let's Play, and hopefully I will actually finish it. Um, yeah, it's been a while since I did a Minecraft Let's Play, since I tried to make YouTube content. It's always been my childhood dream to be a YouTuber, so hopefully, as I've said so many times before, hopefully this time I actually make it. I actually consistently upload. And even though my video game my bleh, even though my favorite video game is Terraria, I've always I've always done Minecraft Let's Plays. Um, I think just because it was more accessible and easier to play on touchscreen. But I don't know. I think it's kind of tradition for me to do this. I've always loved Minecraft. I've always loved playing Minecraft. So, yeah. So, I don't really have anything really in terms of plans for this Let's Play. I want to build. I want to do a lot of building. I would say I've really improved in my skill in building well, since my last Let's Play. So, I think it'd be really cool if I built stuff and I built your guys' suggestions. Just to make my world both a bit more mine and yours. I don't really have much in terms of like a base location. I usually like to build by a body of water because I just think it looks pretty. And I usually like to build by trees for wood, and I also like the forest. So, I don't know, I think that's what I'm going to look for. I'm not too fond of the birch, so I think I am going to get out of the birch area. I'm gonna ignore the ruined portal. I think by the time I get diamonds, I don't need to go over there. No, I'm in a oak forest. Yeah, I'm just gonna, start a Minecraft world, as everybody does. Get the basics. Oh. Huh. Well, I have a silk touch pickaxe. Yeah, getting a computer has honestly probably been one of the best things to happen to my life. I've always loved computers, so it's really cool to finally be able to own one. I've been playing a lot of games that I've always wanted to play. I was always a huge Unturned fan, so I played some Unturned. I finally can play Dusk. Isaac, even though that's on console. Um, I'm making Doom maps again because I used to on my old school computer. Um, so that's really fun. And I've just had, a lot of motivation to make YouTube content. So, yeah, hopefully I get some people to enjoy this with. I would love to make content on other stuff. I'm thinking about a Terraria Let's Play. I'm thinking about, recording me playing or me making Doom maps or playing Doom maps. I want to do some like video essay style things, um, but not like multi-hour long ones because I feel like those are kind of performative. Um, no, but just like short video essays, kind of like Civi. If you guys watch Civi, um, I don't know. My goal of a YouTube channel is to kind of be a combination of Civi 11 and Chippy's Couch. I think that's kind of the dream style of content I want to make. Uh, yeah. So I'm looking for a nice cave. Ooh, yeah, I also do have some texture packs installed. I have texture pack that makes the font, Comic Sans. Um, I've had this enabled for like several months now, and now I can't. It looks weird if I have it disabled, so you guys just have to live with that. I also have a texture pack. I have a Vanilla Tweaks texture pack set up, so these are 3D, it's dark mode, some other things I'll think of. Yeah. None of this is on Bedrock. I have a lot of hate to say about Bedrock because it just feels like a lesser version. It feels like more Fortnite than Minecraft, if that makes any sense. It feels less of like a genuine game and more of like just something to make profit off of, like how Fortnite feels. So, I don't know, I feel like this is just the objectively superior version, Minecraft Java Edition. So yeah. And all of this stuff that I came into possession of, like this microphone, this laptop, all happened within the month, within like the last month. Um, so it's kind of been whiplash to me, but it's also been something really cool to me, something really special to me. Because I can finally make good YouTube content, hopefully, that people will want to watch with me or tag along with me as I play. Oh, that is really loud. Um, what is that? Okay, that is really loud. I have spent so much making the audio try and sound nice, like I installed. Well, actually, when I initially got this laptop, which was before Christmas, I started a Let's Play with just this headset mic that I had that my brother got for his birthday like years ago, and the sound quality was really bad, so I didn't feel like it was. I didn't feel like that was the quality of content I wanted to make. And so hopefully with this mic, I can. It will hopefully feel professional, I guess. Okay, it is getting dark, and I need dye. I need one more blue dye so I can make a bed. Very productive first night, I would say. I don't know why I did it like that, but there. Okay, but I do want my house to face that way. I kind of like this. I don't really like that it's birch, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't want to walk. I should make some food. Hello? Yeah. Oh, there's a jungle over there. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna. Maybe I should live here. I kind of like this. Maybe a little bit further over that way because I don't really like living near the jungle. Or I could live in the jungle and do something I never do because that would be different. That would be cool. I'm gonna live in the jungle. I think it's a good idea. I need to turn down player sounds. That's still kind of loud, but I think that's more tolerable. Yeah, I'm gonna build a treehouse. That's gonna be cool. I was really tempted to really make my Let's Play have a really big fall theme. I have a fall texture pack right here that I was going to put on, but I feel like that'd be kind of jarring. And I think already having a furry skin and YouTube channel is jarring enough, so I want to make this at least palatable for the general audience. Right. Ooh, or if I'm lucky, I could find a jungle temple. Or I just get a really, really small jungle. That also works, I guess. You know, I never use scaffolding. Like, I don't know how long it's been in the game. I don't know how long bamboo has been in the game. I never use scaffolding. Like, I just use dirt. I did bring my bed with me. Um, hello, lag. Ooh, maybe I should make my bed orange, actually. I think that's a good idea. That is. Bam. Bam. Orange bed. Nice. I'll keep this orange dye. That. I will keep this orange dye with me. I don't get why only the jungle has bushes spawn. I think that's kind of dumb. Uh, let's hope I am not nearing the edge of this jungle, because I kind of want. I kind of like this. This looks kind of cool. Overlooking a ravine, and there's some clumped up close next to each other. Could work with that. Yeah, I like this. That was a voice crack. Yeah, I like this. um, it's surrounded by bamboo, right next to the river. I like that. It's pretty cool. I think I think I will make this where I live. I don't really like that this is a different biome. I like that it's river biome. It's annoying, but Yeah, this will be my home. Now, where? Oh yeah, I also have this. Ooh, I can look at things. Right? Hmm, want some tall ones. No, I do think over there is my best bet actually, because those are some really tall trees. Yeah, that will be where I make my home. Hello? I think everybody's made a jungle or a tree house in the jungle before, but I have not in a very long time, so I want to. What should be the central? Actually, I think I know what will be the central one. I think this is the tallest. I almost fell in that ravine. I think this will be the center, maybe. Hmm. This one. This is the central tree. I like this one. All right. I'm going to make a bunch of ladders. Now, where should the entrance be? I keep almost falling in holes. Um, here. Where? This way. All right, I am up here now. So I think this would be the best spot to do a layer, maybe. Yeah, if I clear out these branches right here. I'm gonna make a house now, our jungle tree house. Uh, I, I always make a build before I actually get gear. So, time lapse, I guess. Okay, I actually decided against actually starting my real treehouse build because I wanted to get more resources so I could make a better looking house. So instead, I'm going to get some better gear, at least some copper gear, hopefully a shield. I almost just fell. Because I think at least having some copper gear will make this early bit a little bit easier. I completely forgot there was copper gear in this game now, which I've wanted an intermediary tier of gear between stone and iron for the longest time, especially for armor, because there was no reason for you to craft leather armor, so you would just go without armor until you got full iron armor, or until you got iron armor. And always thought that was really kind of dumb. So I'm very glad that this exists now, and it makes copper actually useful, which is sad that you even have to say that, because an ore should be useful. So yeah, we are going to go into the caves. Specifically that one right there. Alright. Hopefully, this cave doesn't suck. Well, this already does not suck that much because I got coal. I always make some torches with charcoal, or I recently have started to make torches with charcoal before I go into a cave, just so I can have light. And not have to rely or hope that I find some coal before it gets too dark. And how nice. Some iron. Oh, more iron. Okay. I wouldn't hate to see some copper too. Oh, but I won't say no to more iron. Oh, jeez, a lot of iron. I guess I'll get some. What's over here? It loops back in on itself. How cool. Kind of nice we can skip copper, but now just kind of makes copper feel useless again. One of these. Oh, no, no way. No way. Really? That's awesome. This is awesome. This was such a lucky, just such a lucky coincidence. Oh my gosh. And we got a music disc. This is great. This is awesome. Nice. This is really good. This is so cool. Nice. And it's also kind of like its own spot, too. That's really cool. And I almost didn't see this, too. Nice. I'm already excited for this playthrough. This is going to be an awesome playthrough. Oh, yeah, spears. I don't really know how these work. Hmm. Maybe I'll make a spear. Because I know you can, like, charge with them. I haven't really... I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it. Well, I don't need these anymore. And I will make helmet and boots. This is a very, very lucky Minecraft world that I've chosen. And I've attempted to start like a couple of Let's Plays since I got this laptop, so I'm definitely sticking with this one. in my head, I'm thinking about like how I want to build the tree house. I know it's going to be disc shaped, of course, but I want to know how I can make it unique. Oh, cobblestone generator. How useful. Would you guys be interested in a Skyblock Let's Play? Not Hypixel Skyblock. I do that on my own time. You guys don't need to deal with that. But like just a normal Skyblock Let's Play. That'd be kind of cool. I've never really played Skyblock, so if you would be interested in that, dear viewer, leave a comment. Because I'm a very small channel, and I will read your comment. And even when I'm a very big channel, I will read your comment. I like that we got melon seeds from that chest. How useful. This is so... I'm like actually really baffled that the one spot I chose in this jungle was right by a cave that had a monster spawner in it. It would have been my jaw would have dropped if it was a skeleton spawner, but hey, I'll take a free XP farm. That's so nice. Oh, and classic mob grinders work in this too. Yeah, those don't work in Bedrock Edition, which really angers me. I think, actually, I will make at least a chest plate. 6 armor, 5 armor. Nice. Honestly, I don't know what protection does, like how it works mathematically. I've never really looked into that. How do I get out of this cave? How how do I get out of this cave? That way. Is this not the right way? This is... I guess this is not the right way. Well... How did I already get lost in a... Wow, this is impressive that I already managed to get lost in a cave this quickly. And it's a very small cave, too. Okay, how did I manage this? This is kind of sad. Ah, I forgot to look up. And I go up more. Yay. Freedom. Do I have dirt? I do have dirt now. All right. Now, Restore my bounty. Nice. Anything I need that's important? No. Alright then. I think that'll do it for today's episode. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys for sticking to the end. If you really did enjoy this, please consider subscribing. Please consider liking. Share it with whoever you would share a YouTube video with. I don't think people really share YouTube videos anymore like this. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate you guys, and I hope that you stick with me. I hope that you guys return. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.